Hello and welcome to my second indie devlog. I'm really surprised I'm making a second video because, as I know myself, I usually start something having a great idea and then I throw it away and stop working on it. And I was thinking about not making another video mid-week because I haven't been that great mentally, to be honest, and I'm really glad I pulled through and you can see this video right now. And I've come to the conclusion to structure my videos in 3 sections. First, talking about my week, how has it been going, giving it a quick overview, and talking about how I've been mentally, and all that good kind of stuff. I don't know if it's good, but you know what I mean. Then we're looking at the time lapses I make each day. Maybe it can inspire others to do the same or not do the same, but for me it's a great way looking back at the progress I've been making. And lastly, I'm going to set myself some goals, because goals are important to get some routine or get something to look forward to, but you get the drift. Starting with the week's overview, my week hasn't been great. It sucked. I had a mental breakdown on Sunday. I haven't been feeling great the day after on Monday. I'm battling with a lot of mental illnesses throughout all my life. I especially suck when it comes to social interactions, and I desperately want to, be involved in the indie dev RPG maker community. But everywhere I go, I kind of start fights or push people away as a form of defense mechanism for myself. This week it came to show again, and this also blended in with my workflow and my work progress. I haven't been feeling great on Wednesday, and I haven't been doing that much on that day because of that. So don't worry if there's nothing to show. I'm trying to make next week better, but I'm glad I still was consistent and was still able to get some work done regardless of what has happened. And yeah. In this section, I'm showing you my time lapses I make over the week of me working on my game. And this week especially, I've been working on 2 character busts, the one from Asher and the one from Panda. And I must say I'm actually pretty happy with them. Panda needs some refinement, but Asher looks amazing. And it's always nice to look back on the progress you have done and how committed you were during the time. Of course, it doesn't show really all the work I'm doing, but it shows some, and I forgot the words moment. When I'm recording the time lapses, I'm mostly at my desk, but I especially draw at night in my bed, so you won't see all the progress, but it's good to have something to show off at least. As I said earlier, I wasn't really productive on Wednesday regarding my own game because I wasn't feeling that great. But an acquaintance of mine played my first RPG Maker game I made in back 2019, and It gave me some energy and motivation to continue working. It was also fun looking at what I've done back then. And here is a funny gameplay montage of how that first game looks like. I hope it's funny at least.
Nice.
I like this. 15 minutes later. Are you serious? This is torture.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Sir? Sir?
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Game design.
Flashback. End of flashback.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
On first day, I haven't been really working on my game especially, but more on the devlog and adding the character bust I made for myself, as you can see here now. Yeah, I liked them, and afterwards I worked on some assignments I got from the small indie group that is working on the amazing project Aurora Hearts.
Life is always the same. I thought it would continue in darkness, but you showed me the rainbow of freedom. And as long as you're with me, we can reach there one day. As my friend, you'll watch over me, and together we'll fight this fight.
I'm making some compass and pixel art sprites, if you know what I mean. You know? And yeah, but not much of my own work today. And here we are on the last day of the devlog. On Friday I wanted to change things a little bit up. So I worked on the isometric tile sets, and for this I'm using the RTP because I actually like the RTP of Dejika, but I want to make an isometric game, so I changed things up and edit them a bit and make them into isometric tiles. So, all of this out of the way, what are my goals for the next week? I have to deal first with some more private stuff, make some calls and some, bureaucracy things that nobody likes. I want to go on more walks and get some structure into my life. Structure, to be honest, is a key element for me because without structure, I lose myself in negative thoughts. I also want to meet some friends for coffee, talk about random stuff, laugh together, and don't be on the internet as much as I do now, because I catch myself being consumed by it, being consumed by what strangers in the internet say about me, and this shouldn't continue. And for my game, I want to work on my isometric tiles. I want to make some UI work, and I finally want to start an MZ project, like an empty one, because that's long overdue. And I want to do anything but character work, because I can't see more characters. I see them in my sleep, I see them everywhere, and it needs to stop. But yeah, that's my second devlog. I'm really happy you have been watching it till the end, and I hope I have maybe inspired you to work on your own game, follow your own projects and dreams, and maybe also get some routine and structure and productivity into your life. See you next time. Quick PSA before the video is ending. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. to 6 or 7 p.m. CET, I'm going to stream, or I'm trying at least, and I hope you will be there. I will stream making my RPG Maker MZ project and setting everything up, and I hope we are going to be all productive together. I would be happy if you would be joining me. See you tomorrow!